Yo, I see a sneeze. Brown's gonna sneeze.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, it was there and then it was
It was
gone.
there. Yeah, I lost it. Arrgh.
It'll come back.
Yeah, it'll come back right as you're starting the intro, and I'm not gonna be able to hit the mute fast enough.
Right. You're supposed to say hello. You're like, achoo.
Right? He'll be like, here's shorty knits. Achoo.
Achoo. Achoo. All right. I think everything's set here. Hey, everybody. Got your coffee. A nice, easy one. Nice softball tonight. Plenty to talk about, though. Jesse doesn't think so. Plenty to talk about.
I don't know how we managed to.
Plenty to talk about. Plenty. All right, let's do this. 2 minutes early. You ready?
Sure, why not?
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in the flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means it is once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. I'm joined first by my co-host in the next room, Shorty Knits.
Hello.
And please welcome to my virtual left, my other co-host, Jazz 427.
Howdy, y'all. It's that time again, so sit back, relax, and grab your coffee.
That's right, guys, because tonight's episode is episode 715, recorded live on May 4th, 2022, is the May Casher Coffee. Phone lines are open, so give us a call, 808-468-7924. That's 808-GOT-SWAG. And for you international callers, you can call us free via the web at callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. My alarm just went off. We started 2 minutes early, so my 8:30 alarm literally just went off. What were you?
We're making up for all those 2 minutes where we started late.
Chad, what were you commenting about during the intro music?
She was leaning back to show that the dogs were sleeping, and is like, "Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are they going to be up and hyper in 10-15 minutes?"
Yeah, the doggos. For anybody who listens to this show, behind just usually is a couch, and usually the doggos are wrestling on the couch or doing something. Rarely do they. I mean, they are both out like a light. It's like we walked them or something. We did nothing. They're just like both dead.
They're exhausted from all of the eating of the feather beds.
Yeah, eating of the feather beds.
Ooh.
Roxy likes to eat our comforter.
It's fun coming home to a room full of feathers.
Yeah. Roxy ate our comforter, and then we had to go get another one, and then she ate the one we just bought.
I bet Jesse's attitude was quite different when she discovered that.
Yes.
No, luckily I was not the first person home. It would have been very different.
Mm-hmm. Good old Rox. Yeah, good old Roxy. Welcome, everybody. How you doing? Before we get started, Chad, we got to talk about Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, cost a lot of money to make this show work. There's two ways you can help us out. One, you go to PayPal. You make a one-time donation. It's paypal.me/the Geocaching Podcast. Whether it's $5 or $50, doesn't matter. Go straight to the bills. We'd really appreciate it. Or, Chad, become a patron of this show. Patrons get extra audio, extra video, only available to our Patreon members. They get path tags. They get stickers. They get coins. They get free stuff at the end of the year during the holiday show. We have the holiday giveaway where every patron, all you got to do is join us and you get a free gift mailed to you. The holidays, you can't go wrong for that. You get extra audio. What was the video this week, Chad?
It was unknown sailors, or no, unknown
it was a cemetery.
Military.
It was
a cemetery.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have another video I got to edit too.
Unknown soldier. That's what
it's lots of video. So it's like keep putting off editing it because
It's taking a while to edit.
it's just gonna take a long time, and I just don't. It takes a long time, and so it's like I don't have the time to do it. So I keep putting it off. I'll do it. Yeah, guys. So you want to join Patreon? You can. You can help us out. We'd really appreciate it. It really helps the show when you do. You go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for.
Wait,
Promotional
before I do
consideration
that,
paid for by the following.
Before I do that, though, we got a new patron.
Yeah.
TTFN Cashin out of Toledo, Ohio, knuckled up to the bar, Chad.
Yeah.
I almost missed that. TTFN Cashin.
Is that ta-ta for now?
No, it's might be.
That's how I read that.
TTFN is Tata for now.
TTFN is Tata for now.
Cashin out of Tata for now. Cashin out of Toledo, Ohio. Irrelevant. Knuckled up to the bar.
Awesome.
Join the club. Join the Patreon. Join the paywall. The other side of the paywall. So, he's in the chat room. There he is, right there. He's in the chat room. Yeah. Thank you, sir, for joining the patrons. Thank you so much. So there you go, Chad. So yeah, you guys want to join Tata for now? You can. You just go to patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Just for the record, Roxy is now up chewing on a pillow.
I don't think she's chewing on it. She's moving it around, trying to get comfortable.
Open. Oh, there we go.
No.
Okay. Tonight we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook made with genuine write-in-the-rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro-containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache and do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Bee Gone soap, Itch Spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL, if you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, you've come to the right place. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And by packtags.com for all your swag and pack tag needs. Visit our website to get creative help to trade or log tags or to purchase your own personalized pack tags. With over 44,000 tags to collect, packtags.com is everything you need to start your pack tag obsession. Visit them at packtags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com.
And by Geocaching Adventures LLC. Geocaching Adventures is a full-service travel agency specializing in creating the ultimate worldwide geocaching adventure for cachers and non-cachers alike. What could be better than having your geocaching bucket list vacation all planned and led by a traveling expert? Find them at geocachingadventuresllc.com. That's geocachingadventuresllc.com.
And finally, by GeoGo. Go caching with GeoGo, the geocaching app for Android that includes a Where I Go player, trackable scanner, companion watch app, and County Finds database. If you're an advanced geocacher, GeoGo helps with powerful features like nearby cache notifications, optimized routes, offline mode, bulk TB logging, and much more. Learn more by visiting us at geogo.com. That's GEOOH-GO.com.
And always, Chad, you can find links to our sponsors on our website
or in our show notes.
In our show notes, Chad.
I'm just distracting myself here because I'm trying to get on FTF Geocaching magazine because I know that the last magazine was the last in, I believe it was the last in my order, and so I need to re-up my subscription.
So do it during the live show, Chad. That's
exactly. Well, otherwise I'm going to forget about it.
That's when I renewed mine.
I
can't remember what show it was. It might have even been the FTF, like when he was on the show.
I was also trying to check pathtags.com because I know they were right on the cusp of breaking over that 44,000 mark.
Oh,
so
we just got an email from pathtags.com. The show did. We got to order more path tags because our
the mold's about to expire.
Our mold's going to expire, Chad.
Oh.
Yeah,
I just ordered some new ones for myself.
I can't believe our mold's going to expire. I've ordered some. Here's our path tag, guys. For the record. Can't really see it. Oh, there it is. Boom. Our mold. How was it? I've ordered a second batch. I could have sorted. There's no way. I've given these away. We have more patrons than what I've ordered. I could have swapped. I know I've ordered more. I don't know. I gotta talk to Mike. I mean, I'll order more. It's not that big of a deal. We're getting low, so it's not that big of a deal. But we give them to patrons, and we give them out sometimes at events. That's really about it. So it's Jim. It's called COVID. Thank you. We do have Chad. Well, so first of all, Chad. Yeah. So I guess we got an email for our molds are going to expire, and so did Jesse. Jesse got one too.
I didn't get an email, but I ordered more because I was down to like 5 of my newest one.
I don't even know how many I have. Shit, I should order more.
You might want to order some because it's going to take 6 weeks at least. At least 6 weeks.
It's at 6 weeks.
And it is mega season coming up. So
I know.
You promise people if they come shake your hand, they get a path tag that says I'm at Scott Burke's.
And they get COVID.
You got to I hope not.
The COVID's free.
I hope
no
not.
charge.
Wait, here's mine. Okay, so here's mine. So I have probably about 30 in there, maybe. It's not a lot.
Yeah, you may want to order some more with all the megas we're going to.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
By the way, officially renewed.
What? Oh, good for you.
FTF.
So yeah, Jesse just renewed her. So Jesse got new path tags. You got the cartoon one. Right?
I did. I got the GCPC one.
Yeah.
This one, because this is the only one that I have that doesn't have a year on it, and I don't want to wait to design a new one. Here's the other one. I do have a few left of the 2020.
Right.
That's my little
2020.
My little knitter chick.
I remember making that. I made that for her, and she's like, I'm gonna have to order some because we're going to so many places in 2020. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna give so many of them away. Yeah.
There's my 2019.
Yeah, the 2020.
So I didn't order. I had 2019 and 2020, and then I didn't do any for 21.
No, because it was COVID.
I know, because I was still giving away the 2020s and 21.
She had so many 2020s because we went nowhere. Nowhere.
Yeah, but just a heads up, if anybody is wanting to order path tags, they are taking much longer than usual. So get your orders in ASAP.
Order more. You think they'll come in before August? I don't know.
Hopefully, they're saying like 6 weeks. For reorders.
3 years from the date of the last order. Okay. Right.
So you're saying I haven't ordered those in 3 years? I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So
go on. I'm sure they have your order history.
I don't know. I'll order more. I'll have to order mine. I gotta have to order mine too. If you're telling me, are we going to Memphis? I'm not going to Memphis.
Jess, no, we're not going to Memphis.
No, we're going to GeoClash. We're going to ASP. We're going to Midwest GeoBash. We're going to West Bend. We're going to Seattle. That's
right. I have my calendar.
Isn't that our list, right?
We're going to ASP. We're going to GeoClash.
And when I say we, I mean me and Jesse. Chad. Jesse's my wife. I go everywhere with her. So
we're going to Midwest GeoBash, and we're going to West Bend, and we're going to Seattle. That's our calendar.
Chad, what's your calendar?
Going to Geo Woodstock and to the 20th anniversary.
The 22nd anniversary.
22nd anniversary.
22nder.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately I'm not going to be able to go down to the SoCal Spring Fling.
Oh, come on. It's in your backyard, Chad.
My son's birthday is the next day, and I promised my wife that I would do something, and so it's like, yeah,
priorities.
Yeah, exactly.
What about
family.
What about October? Going caching?
My wife's already said that that it's like
you've used up.
You used that up last year.
Two trips a year, and I'm effectively getting 3 trips for the price of 2.
Oh, okay.
because of the double up there. But
yeah, I know. Well, anybody coming to our house into our porch, we apologize for our lawn. As Aaron likes to say, we're helping the bees. Is what we're doing. We have Chad. You could tell that we don't really we go away on the weekends because our lawn is like the worst lawn on the block.
Oh, it's horrible. It's like embarrassingly horrible.
The worst lawn on the block.
But the worst part is, like, I did try, and I apparently am just not very good at keeping the weeds away.
Oh, we're gonna try. I mean, I sprayed today. I did spray today, so they should be gone soon.
But where did that come from? Why did you bring up our lawn?
I don't know. I don't know why I brought up our lawn. Something triggered it. So I don't know what it was. Yeah, we have a very bee friendly lawn, as Cody says. Bee friendly. Yes, it is bee friendly. So yes, so those are the megas that Jesse and I are going to. Jed's going to a couple. Jesse and I are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what we're going to. So that's good.
I've already been to one.
Jesse's already been to one. I haven't been to any. And people are saying that they've seen Jesse. We had people are saying that they saw her and didn't say hello. Why won't you go up to Jesse?
Because I'm no bueno.
Because you're no bueno. So Jesse, while we're talking on the subject, why don't you tell us about your trip to Moga?
So, Cody Dog and I went to Moga. We went down Friday morning. We went and did the new Geo tour in Casey, Illinois. And if you are unfamiliar with Casey, Illinois, it is what is their slogan? The
town
big things in a small town, big things.
Yeah,
something along those lines. It's the home of Guinness Records' largest stuff, all kinds of stuff: mailbox, barber pole, horseshoe, rocking chair, teeter-totter, ruler, pencil. I mean, and there are more taco, pizza cutter. Like, there are way more, Scott, than the last time, even when you and I were there. Yeah, they're new ones. There are more new ones, and they've expanded into the next towns over. So Moga was in Clark County, Illinois, which is about 4 hours or so from where we live. And it spread out over a few towns. There were adventure labs everywhere, to the point that, like, we went on Friday, we did a whole bunch of adventure labs, and then we woke up Saturday morning and there were new ones Saturday morning. And so we had to go back to all the same places we'd already been.
Okay. Here's a list of the world's largest things in Casey. Wind chime, golf tee, pitchfork, rocking chair, wooden shoes, mailbox, gavel, truckee key, barbershop pole, teeter-totter, golf driver, and swizzle spoon. I guess the gavel is now in Marshall, Illinois.
Right. The gavel's in Marshall. And then there's also a town, Martinsville. So those 3 towns, we went back and forth many times. There were events all over the place, and Friday night event. So I had the honor of being Cody's chauffeur on Friday to drive him all around Eastern Illinois so that he could clean up the counties that he needed, that I had already been to. And then on Friday, while I was at the world's largest golf tee, we did not eat so someone in the chat room is asking if we ate at Moonshine. We didn't. We got there. We intended to on Saturday, but we got there right as the grills were shutting off, and we just got the cash and we had to get out of there because I had to be somewhere. Because on Friday I ran into Joshua, the geocaching vlogger, while we were at the world's largest golf tee doing an adventure lab, and Joshua said, "Hey, my team needs a fourth. I need someone. Will one of you guys join our team?"
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out that not only did his team need a fourth, it was 3 of the same 4 that took first place last year. And their fourth was from last year was Memphis Mafia. So it only made sense to replace Jesse with Jesse. So I agreed to join their team. So on Saturday, we and keep in mind, this is my very first MOGA. I've never been. I had no idea how any of it worked. I've never done a punch competition. I've never done anything even close to this. So I had no idea what to expect. And I'll admit, like, I was a bit nervous. I had like a lot of pressure on me. I'm joining this team. That morning in our group, we had like a little group chat that we were, back and forth. And so Saturday morning, I woke up to the picture of the team last year in my texts going, "Here's a little motivation for us today." And I'm like, motivation? No, that's pressure. Wait, this is not right. So, but I had a blast. Let me tell you, these guys were awesome. So our team consisted of me, Joshua, the geocaching vlogger, Joe, oh my gosh, I'm going to forget, Joe Randa out of Central Illinois, and Cherry Spawn from Ohio. And we just had a blast. We had so much fun. So we did not bring home a trophy, unfortunately. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. Dropped the mic as I was reaching.
Dropped the mic.
I dropped the mic.
You woke up the dogs.
Sorry. I did bring home a silver medal.
A silver
medal. So.
And that, my friends, is better than a participation trophy.
Yeah.
Much better.
It was a blast, though. It definitely was. It was a ton of fun. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I'm super competitive, and it was tough. It was super tough. The park that the competition was in was really hilly, and of course, where the caches were hidden, you had to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and over the hills, and down through the swamp. I had to run through a bit of a creek area. Joshua went through a swamp to get out to where one of the caches that he was going to. So it was awesome. It was a ton of fun.
Sweet. Glad you had fun.
Brent Sawyer said, "Who got the gold?"
I don't know what their names are. I did see them around quite a bit. They were, I'm not sure. They were a team like us with three men and a woman, and they cranked. They rocked. So they beat us, I think, by 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Yeah, so I don't know their names.
So in MOGA, you have to get them all.
You don't have to get them all, but if you miss one, you get deducted on your time, or you get time added to it. Something like that. So we finished in just under an hour, like 54 minutes or something like that. So,
Okay.
yeah, so it was a lot of fun. And in total over the weekend, had 167 finds altogether. 65 of those were lab caches. So, and the GPS maze was there. Bunch of events, and yeah, it was a ton of fun. So next year's MOGA is in Flint, Michigan, the county that Flint, Michigan is in. They don't have a date or a venue announced yet, other than that is the general location that it'll be sometime in April of next year. So I'd love to go again and compete. So it'll be fun.
Does that mean are you making me compete? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm
No?
not. I'm not making you know.
No. Do you
You
not
don't
want
have
to?
to.
Do you not want to be on a team with me?
I didn't say that, but I'm not going to make you. You asked if I was going to make you.
Okay, we've got a phone call. We've got, as you could guess, Scorpio Red on the call. Hello,
Oh yeah,
Mark.
who I met at MOGA. Hi, Mark.
Hey, hey, Jesse.
Hi, how you doing? He was
Hey,
also
Chad.
he was also on our porch
Howdy.
last week. Was it last week?
I was on your porch last week, and I
Yeah.
saw Jesse and Cody Dog and a whole bunch of people at MOGA, and Joshua, and I just talked to a whole bunch of people. It was a blast.
Good.
Where do I start? How have you done, Scott?
How have I done what?
On your county?
I've done well. How are you? I have not. I don't know, Jesse. What are my numbers?
I got our
Jesse
numbers
knows
here.
the
One
numbers.
second. I got our numbers
I have.
here.
I've been dealing with my buddy. I'm not a sprinter. Okay, I'm a long distance runner. I have a whole year. I have baseball. I have children
Wait, where's
that I have to attend to. So
Okay.
don't worry, I'll get there. I got many states surrounding me.
Are you going to share your numbers, Mark?
Hold on. He wants my numbers.
will.
My numbers stayed the
Okay.
same. So
Here we go.
my numbers stayed the same. So what are my numbers? What were my numbers last time? I don't remember.
Okay, so I have found 41 new counties this year since January 1st. Scott has found 44 new counties this year.
How
Chad?
many counties was I sitting at last year?
You had 193 at the start.
What do you
I
got now?
found 7 new counties. this year.
7 new
Ooh, nice.
counties. All right, Mark.
They're all big counties though.
So
Man
they
up.
should count double.
They should count like 5 or 6x the counties that you guys are finding.
What's up?
I started the year with 411, and I killed myself getting 65 counties before MOGA. So I have 102 counties.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Wait. So 65 before MOGA.
65 before.
I got I had 35, and then I got 67.
Okay.
So I'm
During that trip.
during that trip. I got
Okay.
67,
Okay.
including your porch cache.
Including the porch. Have you
But
logged the porch cache yet?
By the time
I don't think you've even logged it yet.
what?
Have you logged it?
I thought I did.
I don't remember getting that.
Did I
email.
not log it?
Sure you did. Yeah, you logged it. I don't remember.
Okay.
I honestly don't remember. I don't remember
I
seeing a
think
log.
so.
Did he?
I think so.
It was
I
an
don't remember.
insane trip. I left on Sunday or Monday. I got 18 counties in Nebraska, South Dakota,
Oy.
and the next day was when that snowstorm went through, and I only got like 6 the next day because it was snowing, blowing. It was like 30 degrees and 40-mile-an-hour winds. It was brutal.
Yeah.
Then I just worked my way across, and then did Minnesota, some Wisconsin. Then I got to you guys' place by Wednesday night in the pouring freaking rain.
Mhm.
that was just crazy. And by that time, I couldn't tell you guys, but I only had 4 left by then to get my 100.
Wow.
And then I made my way down, and then the Friday of Moga, I went out with people, and I had my best day, single day, with 143 caches. We did the Indiana Geo Art, and then I
back roads,
got a bunch of others. But then I was dead on Saturday. On Saturday, I was delirious, but I still went out caching. I probably only got, I don't know, maybe 40 that day. And then Saturday night.
Jesse, how many counties are in Iowa?
99.
How does it feel? I'm going to beat you with your own state.
Wow.
How's that feel?
How many you got?
What?
You've only got 40, what? 44?
Dude, it's only May.
I know, but I've already got 100.
It's only May. And your state's 99. There's 99 in your state alone.
I know, but I've already gotten my 100 new caches for the year.
New caches? We're talking counties.
I know, new counties. I've got 102 counties.
Okay, but we're not racing to 100. We're racing to who could beat more at the end of the year.
See, there's no way I'm gonna get this.
First to 100. Was it the first to 100? We've been playing the wrong game.
No, I thought it was the most counties in the year.
Most counties in a year.
I thought it was most in the year as well.
I think that's everybody's.
We're competing in 2 different games.
Okay. No. Okay. Oh, then we got to keep going.
Yeah,
It's only May.
There's only
and you're like, oh my god,
counties.
you just burned all your vacay time.
No, I didn't.
In California, there's only 58 counties.
I'm going out to Seattle as well.
But so am I.
Yes.
Seattle and Abbotsford. So I should get more there.
Are we counting Canadian?
And there's other trips.
We're not counting.
Canadian.
We're not counting Canadian. No.
Just U.S. Just U.S. counties.
Does Canada call their?
Like what?
Do they call them counties?
I think they just. I don't know. Do they have counties in their provinces?
No.
I don't know.
I don't live in Canada. We must have a Canada listener who's shaking their head at us right now because we have no idea.
Yes, we have no idea. They know more about our country than we know about theirs, probably.
Of course.
We're horrible. We're Americans. I mean,
right.
We're horrible people.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, Mark, well done, sir. Well done on 60 counties in a week is insane.
They have regional districts.
67
is insane.
It was insane.
Yeah, that is insane. That's an epic trip.
But it was fun, and of course there was a bunch of memorable caches along the way, but man, it is draining after a while. You just feel like, I do have one story I got to tell about it.
Okay.
I was in South Dakota, I think it was South Dakota or Western Minnesota, and I was going for a cache. I knew it was like a gravel road, and I'm going like, I don't know, 50 miles an hour. And I go by a farm, and as I'm whizzing by, there's a minimum maintenance road sign on the right.
Mm-hmm.
And before I could stop, I was up to my axle in sand.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And so I had to call AAA.
Oh, no.
And get pulled back out. Oh my god!
Oh, no, you poor thing.
I mean, it was like 1 second you're going, and the next second you pop up, and there was no way to stop.
Right, sure.
And
yeah.
The locals clearly knew, but I didn't. So,
warning, sand trap ahead.
Yeah, sand trap, literally. Yeah, that took 2 strokes off right there, is what you did. All right, you be well. We'll talk to you next month.
Okay.
You just take it easy. You rest. Okay, you rest. You've had a busy trip.
Well,
You can rest now.
Scott, there's nothing more fun than competing.
That's
So,
right. But
okay.
you got me in the middle of baseball season right now. So yeah, you could, you got to catch me when baseball season's over. That's when everything picks up.
You'll do just fine.
Yeah. So Chad, so Mark decides to show up on our porch at 8:00 on a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Is when he shows up on our porch. Actually, a little earlier, but we were at a baseball game. Actually, weren't we at a baseball game? I think
we were at a baseball game.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
Baseball game.
Mark shows up on our porch at 8:00. Yeah. So it was nice to meet you. By the way, don't think I haven't noticed that I do not have your path tag. I gave you one, and you said I'll give Jesse one, and you never.
Oh yeah, I didn't get those.
Oh,
I didn't get it. You
didn't
didn't give me a path tag.
I don't think I didn't notice that, Mark. Don't think that didn't get by me.
I will get to you. I told Jesse I was going to go back out to the car and get them, didn't I? I don't think I did I?
No, you did not.
Oh,
no.
No, you did not.
You didn't get me one.
I promise.
Yeah. By the way, so Mark, you did log the porch cache.
Oh, okay, he did. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay,
good. Thanks, sure. All right, Mark, you be well. All right, buddy.
Okay.
We'll talk you next month. Be well. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
That's a lot of caches.
That's a lot of counties.
Yeah, we got a lot of work. That's a lot.
Yep.
I should have never agreed to this.
I know you're at a disadvantage out there on the West Coast, Chad. How many counties in California?
58 counties.
No. And you only take 2 caching trips the whole year.
That's wow.
And then see, going up to Washington, how many counties are in Washington? Where's W?
I think we're still.
There's 39 counties in Washington, and I probably got the vast majority that we're going to get. I think I'll get like 3 extra counties.
Yikes.
Or we did get some emails, by the way. We did get emails. So let's just where is the email? Why can't I find it? There it is.
Towards the top.
Yay! I got mail! Yay!
Emails, Chair. We got one from Batman74. Says we just watched episode 715 geocaching life hacks and had a few thoughts. Non-premium members logging the premium cache. Remember that one, that old hack that still isn't used today. You might find the following link easier. It's geocachingadmin.com. Chad, you want to pop that in the chat room? After logging into the non-premium account, enter the GC and select the log button. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that existed.
I had forgotten about that.
Did you know that existed? I've always just used the cheat.
Yeah, I knew about this site, and it does have some links to some good things, and a couple other utilities, but yeah, the very first thing there, if you put the GC code in, then you have 2 buttons. You can either just go to it or you can log it.
Really?
It'll take you to that log.
Really?
That log URL. Mm-hmm.
I've never oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. The chat is the address is in the chat room, and or it'll be in our show notes. If you are listening to this later, go to our show notes for episode 716. Noting challenge cache qualifications prior to finding the cache. We talked about that as well. At one time, we recorded our qualifications in the personal cache note prior to finding the cache, as short and it's stated. We changed, and now we post the following cache note along with our qualifications. Not signed. We are posting to log. We are posting a log now to document our qualifications for this challenge. We are not sure when we will seek the cache, but will not post a find until we sign the cache log. All right. Well, he goes on to say Project Cheese.
The not signed is in square brackets.
All right, it's in square brackets. Just thank you, Chad. Project GC ignores the note because of the square bracket not signed. Close the square bracket tag. In the personal cache note, we record the date the qualifications were posted. When we find the cache, we include the qualifications posting date in our found log. The downside to this method is that it prevents you from banking challenges to find for a rainy day, aka the Chad. Finally,
Ooh, yeah. Named after me also.
I added that. That was me just adding that. Finally, we use a modified safety pin to remove small logs from caches. We bend the last 1/8 inch of the sharp point 90 degrees. It works much better than the tweezers and attaches to a lanyard along with other tots.
Yeah, I've seen that method too. So.
Really? I've never seen that method before.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can picture that.
Why can't I not picture that?
The problem is
because you can still close it.
I'm never carrying that around because it's just going to jab me.
I was gonna say, when that tweezers are ways to get.
Well, but you can still close it because if you bend just the very end of it, like a few millimeters of the end, just enough to hold that paper when you're turning it, then you can still put it in the top of the safety pin. You can still close it, so it won't stick you.
Yeah, but if the log is pretty far down, you're gonna need more than the safety pin. So you're gonna need like
wait, I have a safety pin right here.
You can go deep into that cache to grab it out.
No. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, if it's bigger than I just have a safety pin on my desk.
I can't believe you have a safety pin.
Random, but
kudos for that.
I have random things at the most perfect timing. I was at work the other day and I was walking around going, does anybody have a measuring tape? Oh wait, I have a measuring tape in my purse. Who cares?
You have measuring tape in your purse?
I don't know.
Knitters do, apparently.
Right?
Yeah, I guess. So
yeah, so you take I get what you're talking about, Jess, but like that's not very long. Chad?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I usually don't have a problem if it's stuck like that far down in there. Usually if it's stuck that far down in there, I just take the whatever container it is and bam, and it comes to the front of it. Give it a good whack. And usually what I have problems with are like when someone puts the nano in the fat end of the tube instead of it into the screw in, and then I usually just take my pin, shove the end out, stick it in the middle, and kind of give it a little torque and pop it out.
He torques his pen.
That's right.
Okay.
Although I suppose you could go in and then like pull up against the side, and so it grabs it, like it's a little bigger and it grabs it, and then you could pull it up. So I could see how that could be useful.
Oh, yeah.
I like
but
that
for for very, very tightly jammed in there ones that you just can't get it to move and stuff.
Yeah. Tweezers,
whatever you got.
Or the
Put it this way, I've never not been able to get one out.
Yeah.
So
what does Wheels 00 use? He
uses like the alligator clips.
Alligator
like
clips. Yeah.
Like the forceps or whatever they're called.
Forceps.
I don't know what they're really called. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think
the alligator
blunt holder.
Right.
Blunt holder. Yeah. There you go, Chad.
Hey now.
To go on to say we enjoy your podcast and did see Short and it's at Moga. We didn't want to intrude on her personal time, but after listening to the podcast, we regret that choice. Jess, I didn't want to bug you.
Come say hi. That's the whole point of going to Megas, is to meet people. I said this last week and I'll say it again.
Well, that's why I said, like, after listening to the podcast, we regret it. Thanks for all you do. That's from Batman 74. Yes. Cody Duck says hemostats. Maybe that's the proper term for the.
I'm sure that is. He's in the medical profession. I'm sure he knows. Oh,
those are the hemostats are the ones that clip and lock.
They lock, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. One more from tagging the GSDs. This is paraphrased, by the way. This isn't the whole email. We talked briefly in the chat room last night about ASP, which Jesse and I are going to. There is very little cell phone coverage at most of the park. Jess, that's good to know, right?
That's good to know.
Really good to know. It's a good trick right there. There are some spots around Red House Lake and also Quaker Lake to the south. You can usually see people pulled over. ASP is known for its night caches, so if you decide to hit some, let me know, and I would love to tag along for one or say hi at some point over the weekend. That's from tagging the GSTs. Well, come say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Find us.
Yeah, for sure. We'll
camping.
be there.
We're camping, right? We're camping.
We are camping.
Where are we camping?
I think we're camping near Red House.
Near Red House. We're near Red House. I don't know. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's where I picked. Pretty sure I picked Red House.
Yeah, we're camping. We got the tent, everything, right? We gotta. Well, yeah, kind of. We're gonna set that up right with the car, right?
Yeah, we have a tent. I don't know. Maybe
we'll bring the car.
We have a few options. We have the car tent, we have a tent, and we have the car. And we might get a new car tent, a different kind of car tent.
Just debating pulling that trigger.
I know. I really want it. Okay, if anyone has the
you gotta show like a picture. It's like a tent.
It's like a 10 by 10 tent, right? It looks like a regular tent, but one side of it has a flap. And you can back your SUV up to it, open your tailgate, and then it opens up so that your car and your tent are connected. And it's one big space. It's so if any of our listeners have one and you like it, please let me and or Scott and or Chad know about this, because I've been researching them and I've read good reviews, I've read bad reviews. I don't know what to do. I don't want to like pull the trigger and buy one of these and then not have it be exactly what we're looking for.
So you're talking about ones. I've seen the types that you like put on the back of a truck generally.
Yeah, this is.
I said you guys show a picture.
Let me find a
picture. Jesse Texas,
but it has legs that it extends out over the end.
No. So we have one like that. We do have one like that, and it just goes on the car, and it's basically like a visor, or like an awning, I guess you would say, and it doesn't touch the ground. It's just
basically it keeps the door open, so it gives you way more room.
And then it sticks out like 6 feet, I would say, from the car. But the one that I'm looking at, let me share my screen here.
I apologize for everyone listening to the show right now.
Yep, sorry, but if you're listening and you know what I'm talking about, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see that. Share. All right. Oh, Scott, can you take the thingies off there?
The branding. Hold on. Let me turn off the branding.
Okay.
Yeah. So
there you go.
There you go. Okay. So this is what it looks like. So it looks from the side, it looks like a regular tent that you can go in and out with the door. But
it looks like a tent that's eating the SUV.
Yeah.
That's our setup's gonna be that. We're gonna have a couch.
There's not a good picture. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. There's a few others. So like here's a different brand with the side view here.
Right.
Oops. Sorry.
Yeah, but they're like a couple $100.
Does it come with a warning that tells you do not run your car to use your air conditioning to cool the tent because you're gonna get carbon monoxide poisoning?
Yeah, you got to make sure your tailpipes are cool enough before you hook it up. So.
Oh, wait, here you go. I've got just finding our way says I've got a 10 by 10 tent like that and hate it. It's difficult to set up solo because it's so big. Wish it was a 7 by 7 size.
So here's one that's 8 by 8. That's the same. This is a smaller one. It's an 8 by 8.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have heard that about the big ones. People say they have issues setting it up by themselves. Just finding our way. That's the one I have. This one here, the smaller one, the 8 by 8.
No, that's maybe the 10 by 10.
The 10 by 10.
The 8 by 8. Just finding our way. The 8 by 8 or the 10 by 10. Which one you say you have one of them?
And is it good or bad?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what I'm looking at. I mean, like I said, we do have a few other options. And we'd have another tent, a regular tent. We have, so I don't know. And of course we're all set for car camping with just the car.
I was thinking like this.
Yeah, I'd love that. Those are like several $1,000, not several hundred.
Okay, stop sharing. Too expensive.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive. What Chad was showing was the one that you put on top of your car and your roof rack, and then you climb up with a ladder. They pop up.
I know Rivian's doing one with their pickup truck that's specifically designed because they got a hard tonneau cover on it and it sits on the back there.
Tag in the GSD says, I have the truck version. Napier is the brand. He's got a Napier.
Yeah, that's the bigger one is the Napier brand. Napier. I don't know how to say it.
Oh, just funny.
Okay,
Wait,
so
the
10 by 10 is
Napier is a thumbs down.
thumbs down. Okay.
But that's because he does it. It's too difficult to do by himself. You're not going to do it by yourself.
Yeah, but honestly, I was thinking like a 10 by 10 does seem like overkill.
That's overkill. We're sleeping in the car. It's
right. It's really just like for our stuff and
right. Or Cody.
So
or Cody. If Cody
tent
comes
or
with.
murder hotel.
I know, right? We're not staying at the murder motel this year when we go to Midwest Geobash. We are camping.
We're camping at Midwest this year. Yeah, no murder hotel.
No murder motel.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my gosh.
It's rarely do you walk into a hotel room and going, we're going to Walmart. We went to Walmart and got sheets and we got pillows and we comforters.
Yep.
And left them there. It was either leave them there or burn them. Yeah. So this is how we fill an hour.
Yes.
How did we get off? So
sorry.
off topic.
I don't know how we got on that. How we got on that.
All right. Back on topic.
So okay. So
did you talk about the pins?
I have not talked about the because we were talking about ASP. That's why. Yes, ASP. Somebody asked me in the chat room before. I saw somebody said, "Is ASP in New York?" Yes, it's in New York. Oh, somebody said, Jesse, it's gonna be cold.
Yes.
They said it might be cold.
Yes.
Where we are.
I expect that. It's
But we don't feel. I mean, like I said, we slept in 20 degrees. So
oh yeah,
we're
prepared.
We're prepared for the cold. We know we've dealt with that. We're okay with that. So we got pins, Chad. What did I do with it? Here we go, guys. Hey, everybody. This is not just for patrons. I know usually we give the good stuff to the patrons. This is for everybody. But that being said, we only have like 98 of them because Jesse and I took one. But we do have pins. Here you go, guys. This is the pin. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. This is a pin, and it's like a real pin here. It's a hat pin. It's kind of nice. Sorry, a few people listening. Picture if you have our if you ever seen our
path tag.
Our path tag. It's basically our path tag in pin form. So it's kind of cool. We're gonna be giving. I'm gonna send Chad a bunch, and we're gonna be giving them away at Moga's and stuff. So if you see us, and you see us early,
because they will go fast.
Ask for a pin, but they're pretty cool. And they're
oh yeah,
something a little different here. So yeah, got a good deal on pins. So got a bunch of pins. I'll send to Chad, and we'll be giving them away. So looking forward to giving to you guys. Come up, say hello, say hey Scott, give me a freaking pin, and I'll give you a pin. And Chad, Blue Switch Day.
Yes.
Did you get your Blue Switch, Chad?
Of course, I got my Blue Switch.
Jesse, did you get your Blue Switch?
Yes.
Jesse, did you get it?
I did.
We did. Jesse and I went out to get it.
Kind of glad they didn't force it onto May the 2nd. Since I grabbed it Sunday, the day before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice that they expand that over a few days, over the weekend.
Hey Chad, remember I yelled your name at going caching and Scott didn't give you any path tags?
That's right.
I would never give you path tags. I don't give
path tags. I'm sorry.
Patrons.
Blake it's that Scott Burks guy's fault,
I didn't send you anything before going caching? I thought I did.
No. Didn't have anything for the going caching.
You gotta remind me when that stuff comes up. You gotta, dude. You could have found me. You could have found me at Midwest Geobash. I had stuff.
Yeah,
we had oodles of stuff to give away. Yeah.
I did have. At the time, I didn't have them, but I did get the cards from the going caching cards, tradable cards. But this was outside of the event where you actually the first opportunity to pick those up.
Yeah, we always have stuff on us. So you ever come up to us, say hello, say give me free stuff. We always, at least I always have a big bag in my. Usually I'm wearing cargo shorts, and I always have a bag of junk. I'm schlocking around because I got stuff in my shorts.
It's fun. It's fun trying to organize. Okay, which ones are path tags that people have given me? Which ones are things that where do I have the stuff where I can give out? And they start to mix together, and you're like, oh, damn it.
So I want to spend the last. So I got to talk about this first before I talk about this. So Chad.
Mm-hmm.
So I just did my adventure lab.
Okay.
I just did one at Midway Airport in Chicago. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I get an email on Tuesday. Groundspeak just gave me another adventure lab.
Am I missing these? Am I just,
Well,
or they just don't like me? Or
Hold on. I think
you should have one.
Jesse figured it out. We think we figured it out.
You should have one now, Chad. Go look at your credits.
Don't look on your phone. Look on your website.
Right. Look on the website. Where do I go?
Yeah, go to labs.geocaching.com. Sign in with your regular geocaching account, and then click the drop-down arrow in the top right corner, the menu, and the very top the top link in that drop-down menu is My Adventures, and it will tell you how many credits you have.
So I had 0 credits because I had just used mine.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I had one because I had just been awarded a new one a month or 2 ago.
Right.
Okay. Now I'm back up to 1 credit.
There you go. See, because every premium member got one.
Every premium member was awarded a credit.
So I had a credit there, and it was apparently taken away because I didn't use it in time.
You didn't do it in time.
Okay, so we figured it out. Jesse, mind you, still has 1 credit.
Right. Because they didn't give me a second one. They don't give you can only have 1 credit at a time. Unless you're working on a special project.
Right. So because Jesse didn't use hers, she didn't get it. So I used mine, and a week later I got another one just out of fluke.
Right.
So I would have missed it. If I would have been lazy, I would have missed it.
But there is the option to request a credit. So
there's no guarantee on that.
There's no guarantee, but I think that if you already have a few adventures and they have good ratings, chances are pretty good that they would award you another one, I would think.
Didn't Cody Dog have one? Does he have 2 or does he have 1?
He would have 1.
Cody Dog's having forever that he's never used.
Well, now he has 1.
Yeah, I know.
Every premium member has 1.
Every premium member has 1.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be a lot more adventure labs out there.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I'm okay with it. I like adventure labs.
Mm-hmm. You okay with that?
Yeah.
I like the ones like we did. Honestly, I know it sounds crazy, but to me, that's how it should be done. I guess
Which
you
ones?
can go to, like the airport ones, where it's like you sit in one spot and you answer 5 trivia questions. It's just something to pass the time when somebody is on a layover.
Well, in that setting, yeah, but I also like ones that take you places.
Yes, I do.
And show you things.
I guess it's funny because I hate the ones that make you drive all over the place. Yet I'm this guilty. I have one that makes you drive probably 30 miles. Granted, you're seeing John Hughes movie locations, so it's kind of cool, but it's still
right.
It takes hours to do, and I would be furious if I had to do that.
Yeah, but it takes
love
you
it.
to it takes you to great places, and that's the point. And I think that a pro to the adventure labs is that you can put them in places that you can't otherwise put a regular cache. Number 1, and number 2, you can put them inside. We have one at our mall.
Yes,
where you have to walk through the mall and answer questions about things inside the mall.
Yes, we do.
So that's another another option. It's a great way to find caches in the winter.
Yeah, we did. Remember, we did that during COVID. Remember?
Yeah.
We
No, not during COVID. During the winter, before COVID.
Was it before COVID?
It had to have been before because it had to have been before.
You got to do it in the outdoor mall in Skokie.
Oh, the Old Orchard.
Oh yeah,
Old Orchard. That's the name. Okay.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
I've walked around there during the winter.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's a fun.
I have to.
Yeah. I been to that mall hundreds of times, Chad. Yeah. Yes. So everybody, if you're a premium member, you got an adventure lab. So heads up. So funny part, Jesse didn't get one.
Because I already had
she
one.
Yeah, she already had one. So Jesse, you could have got another one if you would have been quick.
Yeah, I wasn't quick because I can't think of anything.
Yeah. One last thing I want to talk about, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about Labyrinth. The Labyrinth, Chad.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm not alone in this. A lot of people are having issues as well. But so Jesse and I and Cody Dog went out one day caching. And I got numbers here. So this is on April 10th. We went out. I found 16 caches. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 60 points. So 0, what were they called? Just the butterflies or something?
They were
something.
they were called a labyrinth item.
A labyrinth.
Were they fireflies?
Firefly. Was it fire?
I think they
it
were
was
fireflies.
Firefly. So I found 16 caches, 0 fireflies, Chad.
Mhm.
0. Jesse finds 19 caches, and this is because 3 of them were mine that I had placed. Jesse finds 19 caches the same time with me, same day, 7 fireflies, Chad.
Shame.
I attract fireflies.
I've only found 6 caches since it started, so shame on me. But I found 0 fireflies. So
that's ridiculous. 7 every cache. She had so by the end of the day, I was at like 280.
So that's 420, and then the minimum number is for each was a 10 points, so another 190.
Jesse,
so you're a minimum 600 something.
Scott, you sound like sour grapes. Oh, 1,000% sour
He
grapes.
was so
then
mad.
You're hearing. Oh, I was so pissed.
He was so mad.
Then.
But we were trying to figure out how it worked, like because we were logging the same exact caches, and I thought
were
maybe
you
it was
logging
because
them before him?
that's what I
we
thought.
Flipped. We
right,
flipped.
That's
it.
what I thought. I would log it. I would get the firefly, and then 30 seconds later, Scott would log it, and he would not get a firefly. So then we tried to do it the other way around. We had
Terrible.
Scott log it first.
Terrible.
Same thing.
Terrible.
Nothing. He logged it. Nothing. I logged it. I got the firefly.
Firefly. Unbelievable. It's like
Groundspeak just likes Jesse.
It's like I was taking it personally. I literally was taking it personally.
Okay, so Scott, since then, have you gotten any fireflies?
1.
You found 1 firefly?
1.
Yeah, I need to get out and hit some more caches so that I at least get my points there. Hopefully I get a firefly or 2.
Yeah,
but
there you go. Yes, right there. Apparently it is Scott and not Jesse who is no bueno. So I know Leah's getting mad because I'm mad. Leah's getting mad at me for being mad. Leah, you'd be super pissed if you went out when someone got 7 and you got none.
I was done. I got both souvenirs like halfway through the day.
Halfway through the day.
And Scott's only halfway there.
I wasn't even halfway there yet. I was like 240 or something like that. Terrible. That's terrible.
Jim says we don't find the fireflies. The fireflies find us.
Right. So I don't know how that works. Is it? And I'm not the only person complaining about this. Honestly, people have been on the chat rooms complaining about it as well. Not the forums
on social medias. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I kept caching. I didn't care. I knew I'd get it. It's 2 months. I knew I would have. But I knew I would have gotten it eventually.
Yeah, well, we got 30 days left.
Yeah, I got it.
Right,
so,
right.
I haven't gotten mine yet, so
it got to the point where it was like personal. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, how is she still getting them? And then Cody would get one. It was like, are you kidding
I'm
me?
curious though if because we're not the only ones that this exact same thing has happened to. I've seen lots of other people saying, when I went out with my partner and they got 5 and I didn't get any, same exact situation. So I'm wondering if
it's random chance.
HQ is going to change the percentage or the log, whatever it is, whatever sort of formula they have to determine.
It was just like the different types of back when we had the gyms and all the other things, and you'd think that, oh, this one must be rare, and then someone else says, no, I found a ton of those, and it's like,
oh yeah,
it's all random chance.
Yeah, I remember that. Just we were in Midwest. Remember we were with those two really difficult ones to get. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but those were at least the same for everyone on every cache.
Right, they were.
Well,
yes.
They're in that local area. It was the same for everyone,
right,
on the cache. But you go, in another area, and you might have a bunch of them.
Right.
And so, which is kind of what I observed here. It was like when I went up to the Tahoe area, I found a bunch of I forget what the thing. It was like hearts or different shapes and colors and stuff back then. I forget exactly what it was, but yeah. And you needed to get enough of those to move on to the next level,
right?
And to start collecting again.
And you couldn't log the other ones until you found all of the first ones,
right?
Otherwise, it would mess you all up. Yeah, I don't know. I think
gems. That's what it was.
My wife and I did 31. She got 4. I got 7. Yeah, see, and I wouldn't be pissed about that. I just didn't get any.
But 7 to 0.
7 to 0. Yeah,
sorry.
And she was done. Like she was like, "Oh, I'm done." Okay.
Yeah, and it would be different if it was at least close. If we had gone out with the intention, or the goal that day to complete it.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's also what if I am not your average cacher. I cache a lot. I average over 2,000 a year. Most people do not fall into my category. Admittedly, most people do not. Most cachers, rather, do not. So how are they going to be able to complete it? If they went into my luck, they would find 19 caches and get no fireflies.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens on the next month.
I'd be curious if they adjust. Think of it this way, Scott. You had a perfect no-hitter. Thank you, Jim. Honestly, I wasn't angry. I mean, I was a little angry, but I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, this is getting ridiculous. Like, I'm taking it personally. Like, come on." Oh God! I mean, she had like 600 points. I had like 230. It was crazy. Yeah, but I knew we'd finish it. I mean, I knew I'd get out there and do it. I mean, just because we cash enough for it. We'll get it. We'll always get it because we cash. So all right. So I was just curious about that, Chad. You've only found 6, so you haven't noticed like that.
But still, statistically, by the numbers that people are giving and what Shorty Knit's got there, statistically, I probably should have gotten one, at least one.
No. Dude, I found 19 and didn't find it, or 16 and didn't find it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not pissed about it.
And we were trying to figure out like how does it work? Like, is it like, so if Jesse gets one, is there a time limit before it locks in again, or is it just complete random? Like us three, when it was Jesse, me, and Cody, if either no one got it or one of us got it. Never two of us got it.
The only way to test that is to have like at an event. And someone has published a new cache, and everyone log that cache
to see how
at the same time and see how many people get it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the only way to really check to see, well, is there a time limit? Did one person get it and absolutely nobody else got it, or is it just pure randomness? So get about 100 people and see if you get some statistical data.
Oh, Joe first says snag the tags for publishing. Anyone found one? Yeah, Chad, did you do snag the tags, by the way? They're kind of cool.
No,
N-
that's the one thing that annoys me is I have to um I have to set up a new alert
Why?
for it. Does you have to do it for each game?
Mm-mm.
No, I don't.
No,
No.
you don't have to go into the game to do it. You just go into your profile and set up like a master alert.
Right.
Really?
Mhm.
It's like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a current game going on right now,
Alerts.
and then there's
You
another
you do
one.
not have any alerts set up.
Then set one
There
up.
you go, Chad. Why don't you set one up there, kid? So the new one coming out though, Chad. Chad's-
Okay.
Yeah.
Chad's
The
like,
current one is the No More Secrets, not this one.
he's not even paying attention right now. He's just focused on setting up.
He's setting up his
Them
alert.
Skippy.
I can't wait for the next one. I'm kind of excited.
So
about
the
that
next one, Jesse, can you pull up a picture real quick so
Yep,
we can see it or
I'm
no?
working on
I
it.
apologize to anybody who is listening, but we're going to show a picture.
Mm,
The next one coming up, everybody, is actually really cool. Might have to get a hider pack and hide one in the
and be no bueno.
on the porch for Jesse and be no bueno.
I swear before they didn't have an all games option in there. They just you had to select the game.
Oh, Tony Golden's like, really? Tony also said, I didn't realize that either. Yeah, look at that. Just do it all. So the new one is like little wizards, Chad. Look at the new one.
So I think it's the staff that you hide and find, and then the coin that you get is the wizard.
The wizard.
There's not a bigger picture on the site here,
Oh, is that one?
but there is one on.
Hang on. They
was
don't
a
have they don't have a game going right now. They got one
Yes, they do.
coming up.
No,
No More Secrets.
No More Secrets. Okay.
No More
I missed
Secrets is
that
going
one.
right now. Let's see where that is.
Yeah, I don't think there's any around us.
Not anywhere near us. There's one
I
in
mean,
Texas,
Oh,
Idaho.
there's not many out at all. Wow.
Yeah, there's not very many.
Yeah.
They get claimed pretty quickly, I think. There's one couple up New
Yeah.
England area, Texas, Idaho,
They don't come out around here. I mean,
Seattle.
anyway, not ever. I mean, the closest was an hour away from us when we went that one time.
Mm-hmm.
They don't come very close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks
You're
like
better off being
one's
a hider and paying the money if you want one.
head. Now that's the SoCal Spring Fling itself. Okay, so they show megas on the map now.
What? What do you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
there-
when they hide them for the megas. Yeah, so these
Yeah.
are all the ones that there have been.
Okay, so the closest one to me is there's one looks like it's a Pocatello, Idaho, and one in is that Victoria, Canada?
I told you.
No,
you're closest.
Amanda Park, Washington. It's like right across the. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
And then you
So
can
that-
you can also go into your profile, and there you have an option there to get new game announcement emails. So they'll email you when there's a new game coming up.
Right.
Yeah, but then it just goes into my spam filter and I miss it.
You gotta check your spam filter, Chad.
Oh, my problem is there's so much shit in there. I just I hit
Sorry
the
about-
select all and hit delete.
Oh, that's a YP.
Mhm.
Yes.
So yeah, so it's new wizard one coming out. Next game is a wizard with a little wand. Looks pretty cool. So that's like a not like a Harry Potter wizard, like a Dungeon and Dragons wizard. Just for any listening, trying to get a picture in your head. If you go to, I think was it on Facebook, Jess, and Snag the Tag on Facebook? Are they the ones? Is that where you saw
I
the
think
picture?
that's where I saw the picture.
Yeah, I think that's pretty safe. If you're curious, want to see a picture of a guys listening, you can go to Facebook, go to Snag the Tag on Facebook, and I think there's a picture there. Pretty positive.
And I am signed up to get new alerts.
Oh well, everybody, good to know. You can sleep well tonight. Chad is all signed up to get the new alerts.
So apparently it's been like I said, been going into my spam filter.
All right, so sorry that little extra nugget there. That's all I got. That's all we got tonight. Anybody else, Chad or Jesse? Anything else to talk about that we haven't? I think we've hit everything, right?
Luna and Sola.
I think we've gotten everything. Yeah, I think we've hit everything we need to talk about tonight.
You're
All right.
Harry. You're a wizard, Harry.
Oh, there you go. See Darren Archer, the Celestial Wizard. That's what it's called, the Celestial Wizard.
Mhm.
Really cool. Yeah, don't they? I agree.
Yeah, they're the wizards are Luna and Sola.
Yeah,
Mhm.
pretty cool.
So.
Yeah. All right, Chad. Next week, kid. Next week, we're bringing on a sponsor. Arted Crafter coming on the show. Sean coming on the show next week.
Awesome.
Arted Crafted. So we got that to look forward to. So yeah, Saturday night. I don't know what's going on Saturday night. We got no kids Saturday night, do we, Jess?
We got a whole bunch of games.
We got a whole bunch of games Saturday, but I don't think is there any Saturday night. I don't think there's any Saturday night or not.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
No Saturday night.
I don't think so.
Chad,
Mm-hmm.
are you free Saturday night?
I think this Saturday night I've got. Yeah, got something scheduled.
Oh, Chad's so busy. Chad's super busy. All right. Well, okay. So I was gonna say let's do a patron only whatchamacallit. Go into the palace. But that's all right. We'll see. Maybe Jesse and I'll do a local one, a live one for everybody else. We'll see. Maybe. No promises. Depends how tired we are.
Or hang on. No, that's at 5 p.m. I should be able to be done by 6.
That's your time.
Yeah, my time.
That's 8:00 Chicago time.
All right. So what if we do it like 6:30 to have a kind of a guarantee in there?
What's the guarantee?
The 30-minute buffer.
So you want the 8:30? Oh,
8:30.
Jesse, are you okay with that?
Sure.
Do we have nothing going on?
Let me just double check. Saturday night. 5. We should be back. We should be back by 8:30.
We
Our
should be
time.
back at 8:30. And then should we do a patron only palace, Chad?
Sure.
All right, I'll send a message to the patrons to let them know we'll be doing a patron only. Sorry, everybody else. This is why you become a patron. You get to enjoy this stuff. All right, guys. That's all. We got Artie Crafted next week. Chad and Jesse, always a pleasure. Everybody in the chat room, fun as always. Thank you. See, Jesse, you didn't think we could fill an hour.
Oh,
You rabbit.
I know. We always do.
Silly. All right, guys. You be well and be safe. I'm going to close it out. Chad's doing something over there. I don't know what he's doing. Here we go.
Set an alarm.
To remind you about the show.
Yeah.
You should. Yes, I know. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archived video versions of our podcasts are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcatcher. If you like the show, please head over to Apple Podcasts to rate, review, and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click the subscribe and get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron for our show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our Patreon members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Maxence Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Arted Crafted, Pathex.com, Geocaching Adventures LLC, and GeoGo. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones. We'll talk to you guys next week. And we're clear. Okay, I gotta make myself a note. Send a
Put it in the calendar.
What's that?
Put it in the calendar.
Put it in our calendar?
Yeah, so we don't forget.
Okay, I gotta make 2 notes. I gotta send out a patron blast too.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you still got time. Become a patron. Lowest $3 tiers a month. You could join on all these patron only shows.
That's right.
Patron show. And then Okay. Let's get out of here. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We will talk to you guys next week. Everybody be well and be safe. We'll talk to you guys soon. Wait. Oh, sock cup's lost. Damn. All right, guys. Be well and be safe. We'll talk to you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.